With the help of this PPT, we will go through the cellular and dendritic growth which occurs due to constitutional supercooling. As per definition point of view, constitutional supercooling is the supercooling arises from the alteration of constituents, not temperature. Okay, in this slide you can see that there are three graphs between temperature, that is T, and distance x, which shows different conditions required for different types of the growth. As in a planar growth, there is no requirement of constitutionally supercooled region, whereas it is required for cellular and dendritic growth. Here, the constitutionally supercooled region is the region between the T liquidus and the T actual. Okay, in this slide, we can understand the background of cell structure formation. That is, first of all, planar interface become unstable and then undulation and protrusion occurs, which leads to the formation of fully formed cells. In this schematic representation, you can see that in a figure A, the green boundary act like groups and subsequently the growth starts and which leads to the formation of the parallel ridges in the figure C. And after that these ridges break down into the periodic rows of the heels. We can observe cellular structure in metallic alloys by interrupting the solidification process by rapid quenching, and the second method is by decant the bulk liquid during solidification. Important thing is that the structure which we obtained during constitutional supercooling, that also depends on the crystallographic orientation. Here in this slide you can see that you can see the figure from left, first figure from the left. There is a hexagonal cells are formed during cellular solidified PBSB alloy, and in subsequent figure you can see that the effect of orientation on the cell structure, whereas in 110 plane, in 110 growth direction, the elongated cells are developed, whereas in 100 growth direction, the nodes are developed. This is the location region of 111 orientation, and this vary with the crystal to crystal. Okay, this is the slide of dendritic formation. First of all, let me explain dendrites. It is simply the structure with the secondary arms, and the dendritic growth depends upon the following factors like intercellular composition and amount of supercooling and growth rate. Okay, this shows that how the shape of the structure get changed, growth structure get changed with the changing in the velocity or the rate. Uh, in first figure you can see that there is a regular cell, and when we increase the velocity or change the velocity, its shape is getting changed to dendritic in shape, and you can see the dendritic shape in the figure D. At figure D, you can see that the arms growing in direction of the heat flow, that arms is called primary dendritic arms, and the rod like protrusions which is perpendicular to the primary dendritic arms are called secondary dendritic arm. Okay, here the references are mentioned here. Now, with the help of this video, we can come to know about the cellular and dendritic growth structure. At last, I would like to thank Professor Shashank Shekhar for giving me this opportunity.